One of the major new features of your GrandMA 3 is the introduction of the folding tree structure. It's a brand new way to work with fixtures that have multi-instances. I can see when I have a fixture with multiple instances in my patch. This arrow is indicating to me that this fixture has a hierarchical structure. When I expand it, you can see all the instances nestled underneath the parent fixture. Fixtures with a hierarchical structure like this can still be grouped together under a grouping fixture. The grouping fixture becomes the grandparent, the fixture becomes the parent, and any instances of the fixture will become the child. In technical terms, it would be grandfathered into the hierarchy. It's kind of different working with fixtures that just have one instance versus fixtures with multiple instances. Luckily, we've got some special tools reserved to help us out. Here are two XBAR20s so I can show you the difference. I can cycle between fixtures 801 and 802 by pressing next and previous, based on the two fixtures I have in my selection. Have a look at the fixture sheet. The yellow one has become the active selection and the amber one became the sub selection. You're watching MA Tricks at work. To restore to the original selection, I just use the set key on the console. Instead of pressing next and previous, I'm going to use the up and down keys located underneath the next and previous keys. When I press down, the console dropped me down one level, making the XBAR instances the active selection since they're underneath the parent. When I press up, I am returned to the top of the hierarchy and fixtures 801 and 802 have returned as the active selection. Let's talk about the XBAR's attributes. There's a dimmer attribute, a tilt attribute, color, shutter, and a control channel. I have attributes available across the right-hand side of the fixture sheet for those parent fixtures, 801 and 802. Underneath, there are 20 more fixtures, all suffixed with a .1, so 801.1, .2, .3, etc. Each instance is indexed by .1, and they only have access to the dimmer and the RGB attributes. They can't tilt or zoom independently of the parent. There are a heap of ways to interact with multi-instance fixtures. But to just start out, I want to share a few ideas with you that might help if you ever work with multi-instance fixtures. The dot key on your keypad. The dot will end the selection on the current level and then step down one level in the hierarchical structure. So the command 801.please will select the parent and all of the sub-fixtures. When you use your next and previous keys, your selection will cycle around the parent and any sub-fixtures. If I type 801 through 802 dot please in the command line, my selection will be the parent, then the children for both 801 and 802 in a numerical order. Another way you could easily work with multi-instance fixtures is by creating a layout.